Conan, what is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women. That is good. That is good.
Hello, welcome to Ports of Destruction. I was hoping to have a battle report today, but the other day when I was supposed to go to Games Workshop and play in that battle, I set my alarm clock incorrectly and I ended up sleeping through it. So no battle report. I just wanted to make a quick video. Watched the Sustainable Centers video the other day about tournaments, and my personal motivations for tournaments is more of that tier 2. I like to do the community aspect of the gaming. The tournaments, I find myself, I do go hoping to do well or win more matches than I lose. And who knows, one day maybe all the stars will align and I'll end up winning a tournament. But I play Orcs and Goblins lately. I've been working on some other armies, putting them together, trying to make a little more competitive list. But with Orcs and Goblins, you're playing with a lower, kind of like how Sustainable Center plays with his Bretonnians, and then he kind of hopes for the best. I don't even play my Orcs and Goblins enough to get great at them. I change my list constantly, which makes it difficult. Sometimes I'll forget I even have a particular magic item or change a build a certain way. So I'm trying to just make, I do want to get a list that I take all the time. Variations of that anyway. So, but I always enjoy the tournaments. So I did not go to the Games Workshop store, but so I spent that time after I finally woke up putting together a few miniatures. I got my Black Orcs up to 35 now. I'd taken 10 Rugland armored orcs that I had bought in blister packs a long time ago. I used them briefly when the Storm of Chaos expansion came out. They're the orcs with crossbows, and once the Storm of Chaos book was no longer valid, there was no place for them in the army, so they've been sitting on the shelf. So I took them and converted those over, and I finished up my goblins. Got them painted and based, and I made my Doom Diver, my proxy Doom Diver. So got a few pictures of those. Again, I am going to Chicago. I'm going to be playing in a 3,000 point big brawl on Friday, and then the 2-day tournament champions, whatever. Being from Omaha, there's not a whole lot of opportunities for GTs like out on the East Coast. We've got one here in Omaha in June. Then there's a North Star tournament in Minneapolis, and this one in Chicago. Those are the three I try to go to, and I'm trying to expand. I can't believe I can't find one in Kansas City, but I'm sure there's one there. Trying to get to more of those. I love that the tournament aspect. You never know what you're going to play against. You show up and play, and my other hobbies have been cowboy action shooting, and it's very similar in that it's the community aspect. Yeah, you try to do good. Yeah, you try to win, but even if you don't win, you have a good time. And those are the type of hobbies that I find myself drawn to, and the miniatures in particular, the mental aspect of it, and the sportsmanship and the playing. And when you're done painting an army, it's nice to put it out on the field, and even if it's not the best painted army in the entire world, it's still something you did and completed. So I'll show you a few pictures of my new units, and then I'll end this video. But look forward to Chicago, and I should have a good 8 battle reports to post by the end of next week. So thanks for watching. Here's my Rugland armored orcs that are now Black Orcs. It's really difficult with the metal models to do anything with them. So I was able to find, these are all ogre sprue pieces. I was able to take some swords and chop off a few weapons of left hands and put on the right hands with the swords, and then flip-flop with the little axes. I think they turned out alright. When you put them next to the actual Black Orcs, the old models and the new ones from the new sprue, they're not as big and bulky. But, they've got armor on, and I think they look decent enough to fill in the back ranks of the Black Orcs. So pretty happy with the way they turned out. And then this is my Dwarf Flame Cannon slash Doom Diver. I made the piece that goes into it, it's removable, so I can just take it out and change out the crew with dwarves. I can still use it as a dwarf model. I've had this dwarf cannon, this flame cannon sitting on my shelf for a long time, primered. Never needed it. Never, with the old rules with the flame cannon and the point cost, it was never really worth taking in the dwarf army. So now I'll be able to take it with my dwarves, and now it's all painted up and ready to go. And I can proxy it in for the goblins, and it looks like something good. I think people won't have any problem identifying that as a Doom Diver. And then my goblins, for my bunker unit, they're just goblins, hand weapon shield goblins, which they don't make that, so I had to take all the hand weapons off of a bunch of Warriors of Chaos guys, and so I used a lot. And then the Wolf Riders, any of the single hand weapons I had from my Wolf Riders, I took all those. So made a hand weapon shield block of goblins. And, they are what they are. They're just a bunker unit. And put the nasty skulkers in there, and it's good to go. So, well, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll have some battle reports up here by the end of next week, and I'll have a good showing at Adepticon. Thanks.